Deep in the heart of the Bay of Bengal lies one of the most isolated places on Earth, North Sentinel Island. This island, surrounded by coral reefs and dense forests, is home to a group of people who have remained completely cut off from the rest of the world for thousands of years, the mysterious Sentinelese. Uncontacted tribes still exist in small pockets around the globe, from the Amazon rainforest to the highlands of Papua New Guinea. But the Sentinelese are different. While other tribes may live in partial isolation, the Sentinelese have remained truly uncontacted, keeping their secrets hidden for millennia. Located within India's Andaman and Nicobar Islands, North Sentinel Island is about the size of Manhattan. But unlike the bustling city, this island is quiet, except for the sounds of birds, the rustle of the jungle, and perhaps the faint echoes of an ancient way of life. Many have tried to unravel the mysteries of North Sentinel Island. From British explorers in the 19th century to modern-day adventurers, all have been met with the same response: arrows. The Sentinelese are fiercely protective of their land, and they have made it clear outsiders are not welcome. In 2004, the world held its breath. A massive tsunami devastated parts of Southeast Asia, wiping out coastal regions, including the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Fearing the worst, helicopters flew over North Sentinel Island to check on the Sentinelese tribe. What they saw was both astonishing and reassuring. But who are the Sentinelese? What do we know about them? Well, not much. What we do know is mostly guesswork based on rare glimpses and comparisons with other Andamanese tribes. The Sentinelese are hunter-gatherers, relying on the island's dense forests for food. They hunt wild animals, fish in the surrounding reefs, and gather fruits and tubers. They likely live in small, temporary huts and craft simple tools and weapons like spears, bows, and arrows. They speak a language no outsider understands, and it's believed that even other Andamanese tribes can't communicate with them. Their isolation is so extreme that linguists have no knowledge of their language, and it remains one of the world's great linguistic mysteries. Over the years, a handful of outsiders have made brief contact with the tribe. One of the most famous attempts was by Indian anthropologist T.N. Pandit in the 1970s and 80s. He and his team would leave gifts like coconuts, metal, and cloth on the beaches and slowly retreat. While there were rare moments of peaceful interaction, the Sentinelese remained wary, and most encounters ended with arrows being fired into the air, a warning to leave. The Sentinelese are thought to be direct descendants of the first humans who left Africa, possibly arriving on North Sentinel Island over 60,000 years ago. That means their way of life has likely changed little over millennia. It's like looking back in time, seeing how humans lived before agriculture, before cities, before modern technology. Think about it. While we're scrolling through our phones, navigating city streets, and living in a hyper-connected world, the Sentinelese are living a life untouched by technology or the complexities of the modern age. Their world is raw, primal, and, some might say, pure. But this isolation comes with its own dangers. In 2018, American missionary John Allen Chau was tragically killed when he attempted to make contact with the Sentinelese. His death reignited a debate about the ethics of contacting uncontacted tribes. Should we respect their desire to be left alone, or do we have a duty to try and help them? The reality is, making contact could introduce diseases the Sentinelese have no immunity to, something that has wiped out other isolated tribes in the past. So for now, the Indian government has placed a 3-mile exclusion zone around the island to protect both the Sentinelese and those who might be tempted to visit. As tempting as it is to want to learn more about these mysterious people, perhaps it's better to respect their wishes. The Sentinelese have thrived in isolation for thousands of years, living off the land and maintaining a way of life that's almost unimaginable to us. In a world where almost every corner of the globe has been explored, North Sentinel Island remains one of the last true mysteries. Its people are guardians of an ancient way of life, one that may never fully reveal itself to the outside world. And perhaps that's for the best. Would you want to explore the mysteries of the Sentinelese, or should they be left alone? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And if you're fascinated by uncontacted tribes and untouched worlds, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more intriguing content.